Official. Princess Leonor's wedding date finally revealed. Spain stunned ring. Spain waits. The world watches. Princess Leonor, heir to the Spanish throne. Everyone thought they knew her path. But no one expected this. The wedding date is no longer a secret. And the truth, it stuns Spain. For years, whispers have surrounded Leonor, the future Queen of Spain. Her education, her military training, her poised public image, all meticulously shaped for a destiny unlike any other. Yet, behind the palace walls, her personal life has been guarded like a state secret. Until now. Today, we uncover the details that Spain's royal family tried to keep hidden. The official wedding date has been revealed. But with it comes questions that shake both tradition and the monarchy's carefully curated image. Why was this announcement delayed for so long? Who is the man that has captured Leonor's heart? And what does this union mean not just for Spain, but for Europe's entire royal network? Let's begin. From her earliest years, Leonor was marked by destiny. Born in October 2005 to King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, her childhood unfolded under the relentless gaze of both the Spanish public and international media. Yet, even as a teenager, she carried the weight of history on her shoulders, knowing one day, the crown would rest upon her head. But crown or not, Leonor is still human. She grew up like any young woman, experiencing friendship, responsibility, even the natural spark of love. And it is that spark that has now ignited into one of the most historic announcements of our time. The wedding date. A date that cements her path, not only as Spain's next queen, but as a wife, a partner, a woman in love. And yet, here lies the first twist: this date wasn't chosen freely. It wasn't picked casually over dinner or whispered between two lovers. No, it was calculated, debated, and at times, fiercely opposed within the palace walls. Why? Because Leonor's choice of partner challenges the very foundation of Spain's royal traditions. For months, rumors spread. Was it a fellow royal, perhaps a prince from another European house? Or someone far removed from crowns and thrones, someone who would bring fresh controversy into the palace? Now we know, and the answer has stunned Spain. The man Leonor plans to marry does not come from the traditional corridors of royal bloodlines. His background, though honorable, is not aristocratic. His achievements are earned, not inherited. For some, this is a breath of fresh air, proof that Leonor, though a princess, values love above status. For others, it is an alarming break from centuries of protocol. And yet, despite opposition, despite hushed debates in gilded halls, the announcement has been made. The wedding will take place in the summer of next year. A midsummer ceremony, drenched in symbolism, chosen to reflect not just personal love but the rebirth of Spain's monarchy in modern times. But how did we get here? Let's rewind. Leonor's relationship began quietly, away from cameras, away from gossip columns. While the press speculated endlessly, she guarded her heart with the same discipline she learned in her military training. Friends of the family whispered about late-night phone calls, secret visits, coded messages exchanged during her studies abroad. Still, no confirmation ever surfaced. Until one moment changed everything. During a discreet family holiday in Majorca, a single photograph was leaked. Leonor, smiling, walking beside a young man whose identity was quickly blurred in the press. At the time, speculation ran wild. But insiders now confirm, this was the man she would one day marry. The palace, at first, denied everything. Silence was their shield. But silence can only last so long. And as Leonor turned 18, taking her oath to the Spanish Constitution and stepping officially into her royal duties, her personal life became impossible to hide. Spain asked, could the future queen truly marry for love? Or would tradition and politics dictate her choice? The answer arrived with the announcement of this wedding date. A midsummer event, planned meticulously, with guest lists that include not just Europe's most powerful royals but dignitaries from across the world. The ceremony will be both sacred and symbolic, held in one of Spain's most historic cathedrals, tying Leonor's future not only to her husband but to the very fabric of her nation's history. And here's where curiosity deepens. The official guest list remains sealed. Who will attend? Will Prince Christian of Denmark, once rumored to be her suitor, stand among the crowd? Will Britain's young royals appear, watching the union that signals a new era in European royalty? More importantly, what does Queen Letizia think? Her journey from journalist to queen consort has always been marked by breaking rules and redefining traditions. Insiders suggest that Letizia supports her daughter's choice wholeheartedly, seeing in Leonor's partner the same qualities that once drew Felipe to her, a shared vision of love beyond titles. But King Felipe, reports indicate he was cautious, at times resistant. The monarch knows the weight of tradition, the pressure of alliances, the silent expectations of Europe's royal houses. Yet, as father, could he deny his daughter the chance at happiness? That conflict shaped months of private family debate, sometimes tense, sometimes tearful. But ultimately, love prevailed. The official date was chosen, blessed, and released. And Spain, stunned, prepares for the most important royal wedding of the century. What remains unknown? The dress, designed in secrecy, likely by Spain's most celebrated fashion houses. The vows, traditional or modern. The role of Leonor's younger sister, Infanta Sofia, maid of honor, are something more symbolic. Each unanswered question deepens the anticipation. And so, we wait. For a wedding that is not merely a personal celebration but a national event. A ceremony that binds together past, present, and future. A moment when Spain will watch its future queen step out of youth and into destiny, not just as heir to the crown, but as a bride, a wife, a woman in love. The date is set, the countdown begins, and the world, once again, turns its eyes to Spain. Because when a princess marries, history is not just written, it is felt. And Princess Leonor's wedding, it will change everything.